We are going live. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate everybody being here today. So, we are going to get started. We're going live with ease and confidence, but also going live to build our community. So, please join me as we get ready to go live, friends. In the meantime, come on in. Let me know if you're new to my live. I want to make sure I'm here to support you all. I always say hello. And I always want to make sure I am helping you all grow and build community. Let me know if you're new to my live. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate everybody who's coming through. And so we're going to get started in just a few minutes. Let me know if you are here and you have any questions, friends. In the meantime, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel as I get things set up. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, okay? And if you are not already a subscriber, go ahead, click the subscribe button, and then also click the bell on my profile so that you get notifications of when I go live and when I post content. Hello, everybody who's popping in. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I'm a creator network agency on TikTok. And so we talk all things going live on this stream, on this channel. And I talk about how do you grow your community? How are you intentional about showing up? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Are you a subscriber? Make sure you have subscribed to the channel, friend. And let me know if you have any questions. We're going to stay focused and keep it professional. So hopefully all is well. Let me know if you have any questions in the meantime. I always want to make sure I'm answering questions for my viewers. And let me know how I can best support you in your live stream journey, okay? So I'm setting up my screen. I'm going to actually try to move a little quicker, more efficient. We'll see if a girl can do that. I appreciate you being here. Let's stay focused. And if you can let me know if you have any questions. So, hello everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Hi, new on your channel. Well, thank you so much for being here. I'm Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I am a live host. I help people go live on YouTube, TikTok as well. And so I'm here to help you in your journey. Thank you so much, friend. And so if you are new to my channel, make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, and click that bell so you can get notifications when I go live and post content. Okay, so we're going to talk all things live streaming. I do treat this as a co-stream opportunity, so I'm going to go live on TikTok in a second. Hello, friend. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate all the subscribers. Make sure if you haven't, like the live as well. Thank you all for all the support. Thank you for watching, liking, and engaging. All the comments are awesome. So here's housekeeping rules. Let's keep it professional. Thank you so much. Let's keep it professional. And if you have any questions, let me know that are related to live streaming. And then on top of that, let's make sure you're 18 years and older, because YouTube and TikTok require that you're 18 to go live. So that's what we're talking about, okay? Thank you all for being here. Good afternoon, Rebecca. Thank you so much. Everybody from India, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. So let's keep it focused on the comments focus so we can stay focused on streaming, okay? I don't want us to get too derailed. So again, if you're new to my live, make sure you click the like button. This lets YouTube know you're here, you're listening. Thank you all so much for the support, that you're listening to the live stream, you're here, you're engaging. It helps. The comments help too. I'm from India. Thank you so much, friend. I'm from Florida, so I appreciate that, friend. And then also make sure, if you haven't done so already, click the subscriber button, okay? So that way you can click the subscriber button, and then in turn, you can click that bell to get notifications of when I go live, okay? So that's what we're doing. I'm about to go live on TikTok. I tell you guys, this is a co-stream, meaning that I usually use this as a playlist. So this will stream for us at the same time. I'll talk about streaming and co-streaming here, and then I will make this, save this as a playlist. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, friend. You can see my eyes quite clearly, friend. Okay. Appreciate your friend. I'm not taking the glass off. But let me know if you have questions about live streaming. So all of you guys, I appreciate the comments. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the engagement. And if you are new to live streaming, put that in the chat too, so we can learn and grow from each other. So if you are a new live streamer, say, I'm new, I haven't gone live before, and I'm trying to learn how. Okay, so really quickly on YouTube, you gotta have 50 subscribers in order to get live stream access. And then with that, you just go live and you just keep going live. You gotta be 18 years and older. So you have to do that verification. And then ultimately, as you're streaming and connecting with your community, you'll grow. And so people come here, you guys like the live, you comment, and then you ultimately subscribe. And so I appreciate all the support. This is a channel that's still growing. And I think I'm close to 680. 680. Hello, friends. How are you? Thank you for the hellos. How are you? You look exhausted. I'm fine. Thank you for that. I'm not exhausted though. YouTube is different from TikTok. Hey, idea, but barista. My chat just got to chatting, and I love the comments, but I like the familiar names too. So I appreciate you stopping through. I'm doing well. Appreciate all the comments. Yeah, okay. I know. Look at it. It's just yeah. People from all over the world. So that's the other thing about YouTube. YouTube is different. It's definitely different with the live streams. People could be from anywhere and they're listening to me go live. And then on TikTok, it seems to be a little bit more regional, I think, in terms of who's on the live. Hello, friends. Thank you so much. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Yes. So yes, I bring all the boys to the party. I think that's what's happening. They all come out from all over the world. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. So we keep this professional. This is a professional live stream. And let me know if you have any questions. Richard, no. It was giving me life advice, and it was probably just okay. Let's stay focused. Okay, focus on. I don't want to have to put people in timeout. I appreciate everybody coming here. We're gonna stay focused, okay? Let me know if there's any questions about going live, okay? And if you are not 18 years and older, this is not the channel for you. This is not the live stream. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm about to go on TikTok. We're gonna talk there because I do gotta move quickly. Appreciate everybody coming here. You guys are gonna get to connected. Thank you so much. Let's thank you so much. Appreciate the compliments. So I don't know, when people put comments, I don't know what they're saying. They have to leave. I apologize if that was a compliment. I don't think it was, but let's stay focused. And let's stay focused. So, all right, this chat is interesting today. YouTube been put me somewhere. I don't know where I'm at, but YouTube. Let's bring me back, friends. YouTube. I'm asking nicely, bring me back. We need Michelle. I know Michelle would have cleared this whole thing out. I'm a little bit more forgiving, so make sure you guys like the live. If you're doing all these compliments and all this other stuff, make sure you click that like button and make sure you click the subscribe button, okay? So we can run my subscriptions up, and then watch the live so I can get some good watch time. Because if you're gonna be here, you might as well watch, engage in a limited way. And that way we can get some views for the live stream. I appreciate everybody. So let me know if you have questions about streaming. So we're gonna let it be until you guys, if somebody says something rude, then you do gotta go. All right, friends, we're gonna get on the TikTok side of the streets and talk over there. We're gonna talk live streaming. I'm going live. You guys are gonna see me in real time go live. And so thank you all for being here. I appreciate you joining me. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I'm a TikTok Creator Network agency. We talk all things going live, helping you grow your channel, grow your community, and monetize on this app. If you are new to my live stream, make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe. And if you have not been here before, put new in the chat so we can get to talking and chatting and building a community. In the meantime, I'm going to get going and sharing out my live, tapping my screen. Appreciate everybody here. I guess I'll do TikTok if I'm gonna be oversolicited. Exactly. This is what happens when you get to growing and going live. You get people all over coming over saying, "Hey, how you doing? Do you remember me?" Thank you all for being here. Diana Stroke Survivor, thank you so much for coming in, friend. I owe you and Miss Darlene, hello. I owe you and Miss Darlene the link to accept the event for tomorrow, the 8 p.m. Eastern battle. She's aware, you're aware. I owe you guys. Now I need to send you the link. So I'm gonna do that once I get off here. I got a couple of housekeeping things I need to do. So I owe you two that, and I think I owe my newbies, my other two friends. So let me put Darlene and Diana's battle. You guys are good to go. I just need to send you guys the link. Okay, let me put that send link. And then I think you guys are gonna go at the same time. Hello, friends. TikTok is already filtering some of our friends. Okay. Through school? No, no. It's something that you'll get here on TikTok. I'll send it to you on TikTok. You know what? I'll send it on TikTok, but Miss Darlene always says I have to email it to her. I wonder if it is easier on school. I'm not sure if she's on school. I may have to email it to her. But let me know. I'll email it to both of you. Maybe I'll do that. I'll say email with both your names on it. So check your email. I'll message you in TikTok to say I sent it via email, and send the link that way so you both get it. Because I think she's always had issues with the whole copy paste. It doesn't work for her. So so I'm gonna do that. So it'll be a send link, and I'm gonna say via email, because I know I need to send it to her via email for her to be able to just click it straight from the inbox, from the email. TikTok doesn't have clickable links. You gotta copy paste it. So we'll do it via email. Thank you for asking, and thank you for reminding me, because that's what I needed to do. And then I have Lisa Bailey, and then E-Nurse. So that's my other group. Okay, perfect. I will make those happen. Thank you so much, everybody, joining the live. I appreciate you all coming through. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to stay focused on my YT people. They're active. They're all over, mainly India, it seems like. I think that's where YouTube has put me. Somewhere. So most of my friends, they're not in the U.S. You said we're asking you something. I have no idea. So let's stay focused, friends. All right. So this is pretty interesting today, because YouTube has now expanded my reach. And my reach is reaching pretty far. So it's kind of interesting over here. Especially, I know he really wanted to know. I know. My goodness. Really? I know I don't. I mean, I know I'm not going to say what I was thinking. So anyway. Hello, Mrs. Treetop. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the engagement. Yes. Hello, friends. You said you asked to be on the YT. Here you are, ma'am. Deal with it. Okay. Thank you so much. You asked to put yourself out here. Now you're here. Here I am, friends. So this is what happens. Anyway, so I'm going to get to chatting. I'm going to chat a little bit, and then I'm going to change this live. Nika, I know you're going to be like, whatever. But I'm going to change this live into a super fan live, just so that we can connect and chat a little bit. And recognizing that all super fans are not going to be in the building, but I do want to talk a little bit. I'm going to talk about engagement, building your community. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, friend. Building your community, and we're going to talk about super fan benefits in general. So there's a couple topics I want to cover, and so I figure I'll just use that as a super fan topic and make that a little bit more tailored to that group. So again, if you are new to my room, let me know if you're new. Come on in. How you doing, Mitzi? And if you are new, come on in. We're going to get to talking. And in the meantime, I did turn on my shopping cart. I didn't go over it earlier today we were kind of, different questions that were asked. And I love that when I get the questions, because some of the questions is just really about how are you thinking intentionally about your engagement. Oh, Natty Nat, you changed your name. Look at you. Natty Nat, I saw that they announced the webinars dates. For what? For tell me more. I didn't see that. Webinar dates for Live Fest? Let me know. What did you get? You said I did. Look at you. Natty Nat Chair Fitness Coach. Natty Nat said we are gonna do this thing. Live Fest. Oh, okay. TikTok. I hadn't seen anything. He said that's right. You got a great community, friend. So this is your time. Thank you so much, Mrs. Treetop. Thank you for that daily heart me. Natty Nat, thank you for the populars. Um, Pals, tell me more. What did you see it at? Was it a system notification? I need to go, and so I didn't do it before I came live. I usually try to look to see in the Creator Networks. We have a little platform to see if there's any updates there, and I didn't check before I came here, so I should have checked. But what date? So you got an email, or did you get a system notification? What did you get, friend? Let me know what you got. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. And so let me know if there's any questions. In the meantime, my YT is communicating quite a bit. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys like the live, comment, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I do co-host. You guys will see me really very intentionally. I'm co-hosting on TikTok. So we're talking all things live streaming. So come in, pull up a chair, and put a comment in that is relevant to live streaming, and let me know if you guys have questions. So the chat is chatting. It's 22 people in this room. I'm like, okay, look at this. They won't stay forever though, y'all. They don't stay long. You say you register for a Zoom. So, but what did you get? System notification. Okay, okay. Look at you. All right, that's awesome, awesome. So I'm gonna look. Did it just come? How long ago did you get it? I wonder if I'm gonna get it. I don't remember seeing anything. Hmm. So what Pals is talking about is that she received a system notification for like an hour. Okay, okay, so I'll check. Maybe it'll come later. She received a system notification for Live Fest. And who was I talking to? Was that you, Natty? Somebody I was talking to, and I was saying I'll keep you posted about it. I think that was Natty. About Live Fest. It should be some stuff coming out soon. So thank you for being here, friends. Appreciate everybody who's here. Yep, it was. Okay, good. Okay, so what Pal said is that she saw a webinar that's been scheduled via Zoom. Zoom webinars are being sent out if you want to know and learn more about Live Fest. So hopefully everybody gets it. Hopefully I get it too, because I want to attend and take notes just so I can bring it back to you all. Pals, you said, oh, okay, thank you. Yes. So we're gonna it's gonna pick up. Pals, when was the dates? Do you remember any of the dates? Let me know if you remember any of the dates that are coming up, because if it's gonna roll out, hey Trisha T, if it's gonna roll out soon, we want to be in front of it. I know for my webinar, hopefully it's a little bit more substantive in terms of what they share, because they were just really sharing. Hey Trisha T, they were just sharing information surrounding what people needed to register. You got to make sure your folks know about it, especially if they want to be a part of the Live Fest event that happens in February. There's a big event that they're hosting, and so it was just a little bit more of that, just in terms of encouraging us and telling us that your people, in order to participate, they got to sign up. So that was kind of what was being shared. October 23rd, 6 Eastern, October. Okay, good, good. Let me see if I could pin this. Okay. So these are PMs, I'm assuming. The 23rd, 6 p.m. Eastern. Thanks. The 30th at 6 p.m. and then November 6th at 5 p.m. Okay. Sounds good. And these are all Eastern time zones, I believe. Yes, they're all East. Okay, so all Eastern time zones. She put something in the chat. If today is the 20, oh, today. Oh, okay. Hello, Black Lotus. Thank you so much for the corky. I just realized that. Let me get out of. Let me see if it went to my other account. Hopefully, let me see if I got something on the shop side. He said, today is the 23rd. Um, Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look and see if I got anything. I don't see anything. No. Let's see. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm actually intrigued now. So I didn't get anything on my shop page. So let's see. I mean, on my but I think it may be the same webinar 3 times. People give people options. Yes, yes. It's always the same. Yeah, it's gonna always be the same. It's not. It's not going to be. Um, I see something about live. I see something about fantastic journey, but I don't see anything about Live Fest. Mm-mm. No, not on my shop page. I don't see anything. Okay. Anybody, if you guys got it, let me know. Um, I think I got that as well about the Fantastic Journey webinar is the same. Yeah, I got that too. That's the one I got, but I didn't get anything about Live Fest. So that's what you got, pals. Live Fest in particular. Mm-mm. I didn't get anything about Live Fest. So okay, now I'm curious. So I'm hoping I do get something. Pals, you may be the resident spokesperson for the agency. Let us know if you can attend one of those sessions and bring the information back to us. Maybe if you could attend today's session, and then Sunday we'll have a little bit of insight. Okay, so that would have been great. I didn't get anything about it. So, oh well, TikTok, you have to figure that out for us, TikTok. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate everybody joining. If you're new to my live, drop new in the chat. So what I was going to do for this first live, and I'll probably stay on here for 30 minutes. I do want to make this the Fantastic on the same dates though. You said, oh, Powers, you sure it's not the Fantastic Journey? Or is it the live dates? Live Fest. That would be interesting. Thank you for that. Appreciate you, friend. Thanks for that. Hello, everyone. How you doing, E-Nurse? Thank you all for coming in. Thank you, Black Lotus, for the corky and the hat and mustache. You're so sweet. Appreciate your support, friend. Um, yeah, let's double check. Maybe Pals just to make sure it's not the Fantastic Journey. How you doing, Dorothy Ann? Appreciate your friend. You said I'm a loser. It's Fantastic Journey season 3. Ah, scratch the last 10 minutes of my life, okay? Never mind. Oh. Thank you so much for that, pals. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for that. I was like, okay, look at that live fest happening. No. Good evening. How you doing, Dorothy? Pals, it's okay, friend. Teamwork. You got it sorted out. Yes. That is absolutely true. Thank you for that, friends. So, Fantastic Journey Season 3 is about to start, and apparently they have 3 webinars that they're rolling out. One is tonight, and a couple others next week. So, yeah, if you're interested in joining those, you're more than welcome. Fantastic Journey is another program, but it's not the Live Fest, so that's different, okay? And that's what we're waiting on too. We're waiting to hear more about Live Fest. How you doing, Miss K Latte? TikTok gave us the flash go. It is roses, 11 roses. Thank you for that. Appreciate everybody supporting the live. Let me know if you don't mind supporting that. I appreciate it. Um, so yeah, we'll get it all sorted out, friends. Um, um, Give me 1 second. Thank you for your support. Hold on, I'm responding to a message. Okay, friends. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna go back and join my live. Okay. Everybody coming in. Appreciate everybody supporting the live. Thank you for your support. We are how you doing, Rachel? You came back, friend. Thank you so much for coming back, sharing the live out. How's everything going for you? Let me know if you have any questions. We'll talk a little bit today. We're going to talk a little bit about shop as well. And then those, Miss Batson, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. So let me just do this real quick TikTok update when it comes to agency stuff, battling. The battles, I sent a couple notifications to people who are in the 9 o'clock group. Good afternoon, friend. The 9 o'clock group. So you guys need to accept those notifications. If you came in, I don't know if anyone came in. Happy Friday Eve. How you doing, Melissa? And so I sent a couple notifications out for that. I owe Nurse. I owe Miss Darlene. I owe Miss Diana. I owe you guys notifications. Okay. So if there's anybody else that wanted to participate in tomorrow's battles, let me know. I owe and I owe you notifications for the 8 o'clock battle, just so that you guys know. I'm going to send you notifications for the 8 p.m. Eastern battle. So that's what I owe you notifications for. So notifications to accept the battle. That's what I'm trying to say. Hey, girl. Let me know if you have any questions. In the meantime, Black Lotus says, okay, see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. because you have another meeting with your super fan. She's so sweet. Talk to you later. Thank you so much. Let's see. Let me approve that message. Okay, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate everybody joining. So when I get done with my live stream today, I'll send those out. El Boogie, Rach. Oh, Rach, how you doing, friend? You done got your box back, friend. How you doing, Pastor Laverne? You said what kind of battles are they? The battle that's happening at during the 8 o'clock is kind of they're friendly. They're within the agency. Those are the agency battles. The one at 9 o'clock is out of the agency. That's the way I did it this time. So 8 o'clock are people who are within the agency that are battling against each other, and then 9 o'clock are people who are in the agency that are going to battle with other people outside the agency. So those are the two groups. So there's an 8 o'clock and a 9 o'clock. How you doing? Thank you, Rach. You got your box back. Look at your level 16 back activated. Thank you for that. Everybody, thank you for helping me with the flash goal. That's TikTok's flash goal. I appreciate everybody who's here. Naira, thank you so much for coming. Hello again. You said okay. And so if you want to participate and you're in the agency, let me know. And then I'll add you to either the 8 or the 9 o'clock group. So you let me know. And then if you are wanting to learn and grow, you can attend either one of those sessions to kind of get a sense of what does battling look like. We definitely need to do a little bit more when it comes to coordinating the battles too, in terms of power-ups as well as creating our battle team. So that's the next phase of this, okay? All right. And then thank you so much, Coach Chantel, for coming in. Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for being here. So really quickly, my other announcement is just a quick announcement because I was kind of busy in between meetings and stuff. Is that my other announcement is that what was I about to say? I sent an email for when I am gonna be in New York. So I'm gonna be in New York not this Saturday, but next Saturday, the 1st of November. So I sent that message. It wasn't an email. It was a school message. It is supposed to be an email too. So I'll do an email later. But you guys, if you're gonna be in the area, just go ahead and let me know so I can get that coordinated as well for meeting hopefully some of you guys in person for lunch. So that is going to happen on November 1st for anybody that's in the NYC area, or if you want to visit the NYC area. And then my people who are like in Georgia, Florida, the southern region, I'm going to try to coordinate something for us too. I just honestly, this NYC trip came up and I was like, well, let me try to make something happen. So I will try to coordinate something for us since we're right here, okay? So that's going to come up as well. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so really quickly, let me know if you guys have any questions. I know I felt like I was rushing through a couple things. If you are new to my live, let me know. And you're trying to get more information about going live and trying to understand how to engage in this process, I'm totally fine with answering that. And then my people who are returners and in the agency, let me know if you have any questions too. Particularly if you're having some issues with your live stream. I know I don't get a chance to pop in on everybody's, but I try to bounce around to some of you guys when I see your live. So let me know if there's any specific questions that you have about your live stream, and we can talk about that. And then what I'm gonna do in about 30 minutes, I'm gonna turn on the super fans only live. And so I'm going to make this a super fans only live for about an hour, um, because I know we got some events happening tonight with Coach Rhonda and the scavenger hunt. She's doing that at 8 p.m. So I got to just make sure I just manage my time a little bit. So I will turn on the super fans only live. I have about 3 things on my agenda I wanted to share with super fans. More of it is about super fans, but also just strategy. Okay, so I figure I will bring that as a super fan conversation. Okay, and so we'll talk about strategy, and then we'll keep it going. We'll keep it going. So hello everybody joining the live. If you are new, let me know. Let me know where you're from as well. And then who say you guess you'll have your own party? Nika said y'all was gonna go live. That's what Nika said. She said y'all was gonna be co-hosting. That's what was supposed to be happening. I don't know if you, thank you for the follow, Junior Entertainment. Thank you so much. That's what I think I heard. I think I heard that y'all are supposed to be going live together and y'all gonna do a co-hosting session. And that's what Nika was gonna do. Thank you. Nika owes us a live too, because she chickened out yesterday. She said it. Not pertaining to this, but you said I have a tweet on TikTok. Do I really? Oh, that's sweet. He said not pertaining to this, but you got a twin. Scavenger hunt sounds fun. Rach, you gotta come. It's gonna be back at you. Wait until you go live. Wait until you go live. I got you. I got you. I got you, Nika Grace. Wait until you go live. Mm-hmm. You got it coming. Right on cue. So yes, she is hilarious with that one with the tiger print, the panther print. So yes, thank you. So I guess that person, I got a twin, so I appreciate it. My I would say it was my daughter. My daughter's not live. She doesn't go live, but she's a mixture between her dad and I. So yeah, I'm working on getting ready to go live, doing my hair now. Really? He said I like that one too. It is fun. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. Um, so I can't attend your party. I'll be leaguing up. Look at you. All right, I see you. I see you. Go ahead and league up. You could have leagued up yesterday, but that's okay. That's okay. I see you, friend. We're gonna see you and Trisha T. Y'all gonna do a co-hosting session. Y'all can do it as she's cooking. You can interview her. Like, okay, so tell me more about this recipe. So that's what y'all do. You said, what time are you going live, Nika? That's what Trisha T asked. Good afternoon. Hello, Miss Darlene. How are you, friend? I was sharing. I owe you an email. I'm gonna send you and Miss Diana an email so for y'all to click the link. Thank you for the heart puffs. For you all to click the link for the battle invite for tomorrow. You said I got my lights. What you get? The clip-on lights, did you? Nice, nice. Okay, yeah. So I know you said email works for you, so I'm gonna send it via email to you all, and then everybody else I was sending it in TikTok, but I don't mind sending an email if I have to. So that's totally fine. I probably will just add it as a group email because eNurse needs to get it Lisa Bailey, Miss Darlene, as well as Miss Diana. So I'll send it maybe to the four of you via an email, just so you guys can all click it. How you doing, Muku? How are you, friend? Thank you so much. You say yes, love them. Charlene coming in, appreciate you as well. Thank you all for coming into the live stream. So I appreciate you guys. So we're gonna do a really quick 20 minutes here, and then I'm going to. So let me walk through what I'm doing because this is helpful for you all who are live hosts that may be thinking about um, having a live stream that you can shift to super fans. So who knows what super fans is? Thank you. How you doing, Coach Jesse? See you as well. Thank you for that, October. So we got some super fans in the room. I just learned that if there is plus sign by my heart, I need to claim points. Yes, yes, yes. You said it's just the little things, huh? It's like I didn't know what that plus sign was. Appreciate you, friend. Yes, it's a plus sign. That means you got some points up there. That's what you're supposed to claim those points. Yep. So, my friends in the room, if you are new to the live, put new in the chat. Thank you, Gracie, for the finger hearts. Thank you, Miss Charlene. So those are things that you just, as a live host, you want to kind of pay attention to. There's a plus sign symbol up there. You want your super fans to engage. If they are leveling up and increasing their engagement on your live stream, that's awesome. You want them to do that. Um, and so you definitely want that engagement from your super fans, and you want them to claim their points so they can continue to level up in your live stream. Thank you for the shares and the likes. Ooh, I didn't know that. You didn't know that, Ray? She said, I didn't know that. Well, yeah, so um, yeah, so that plus sign there is where you claim your points. Yep. I should even share it if you said, should I even share if you're just ditch? I'm not ditching y'all. You're a fan. You're a fan club member. You are a fan club member. So it's not a ditch. Um, well, let me ask this. Actually, I do have a question for you, Nika Grace. So if you claim those points earlier in the live, when it's time to go and send the stickers and stuff like that, doesn't it limit you from being able to send more stickers? And maybe that's the thing. I had that experience where once I claimed my points like midway through a live, I couldn't go back to send stickers. Why did that happen? Do you know why? You said no. No. Was it a glitch? Was that something I was experiencing as a glitch? Let me know if I missed that. So I wonder if it's a glitch. Um, you said Sonia White. Thank you so much. I don't know who she is, but I appreciate you. You said no. I'm not sure. I know what you mean. Okay, you're not sure what you. Okay, so if I went in and claimed my points now, and say I stayed here for another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, if I go into the comments and I try to send a sticker, go live sticker, it won't let me. It says I need to rejoin. Is that because I've exhausted all my points? I claimed them already. I wonder if that's what's happening. Um, I send stickers the entire time. Okay, even after you claim your points. I guess I'm saying that at one point for me it's points. I claim my points immediately after each gift. Oh, that was a glitch. You think that was a glitch then? I've had the glitch issue. The heart usually goes zero. Okay, so Coach Chancel, you're saying you've experienced that before too. I'm not making it up. I'm just like, I could have sworn it doesn't let me do it. Um, um, Thank you so much, friends. Um, okay, so that's a glitch then. All right. Okay. Yes, I can. Claim my points after each gift every time. I send stickers the whole time. I already claim my points, and I can send stickers. You can send stickers. I can't claim new points. You said you can't claim that. I think that's what's happening. I can't do it again. So there's something else happening that I'm experiencing. Nika, did you accept? Did you send a request on purpose? Let me know if you did. Let me know if that was intentional. You said yes. Okay, look at Nika. Look at her. Spreading her wings. Hello, friend.
Hi. So
Hi.
you mean as a guest in the room when you send a gift
Uh-huh.
and claim your points, it's not letting you send stickers?
Yeah, I can't go back and send stickers. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's a glitch because after each gift that I send, I collect immediately. And as far as the zero, like when the numbers grayed out, well, that's what it is. When your number hits zero in there, you're grayed out. So I don't know if that was what Coach Chantal was talking about. I think it was Coach Chantal. When it's zero, when you're out of points, that's all the points you can collect in the fan club that day. And that's what they refer to as being grayed out in the Hartney.
Maybe that's what happened.
But that shouldn't interfere with the stickers. That was just a glitch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can send stickers. I know for a fact when I went back to send stickers, it was like, you have to rejoin. I was like, well, wait a minute. I just sent my Harmony. I did it already. So that's,
Have you
no,
tried
I'm
that
talking
more
about
than
my room
once?
level being zero. She said her room level was zero. Mm,
Oh, really? Today?
yeah. What happened there?
Yeah, something's going on then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that shouldn't be number by the heart mean. What does the number by the heart mean? The number on the heart that you're seeing right now
Points.
is your level. Or if you haven't claimed your points, it's your points. The number inside the heart is the amount of points that you can send each day per your current level. And if you send all of those points, it grays out. So you can still send gifts and it still counts in your blue box, but it won't do anything for your red box for that day. Your screen has 11.
That's your level for this room.
Yeah,
You're at level 11.
You're at 11. You're 11. You're in a level 11 in this room. Yeah, if you send a gift, which don't do that just because I said it, but if you were to send a gift right now, it would have that number on it until you clicked it and claimed it. Yeah, you're level 11.
Yeah. So the fan club has levels that go all the way up to 50. So
Yeah.
right now you're in the second tier of the fan club where it goes from 0 to 9. Is that right? 0 to 9, 10 to 19, 20 to
Yeah.
29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, or 50. I guess that's how they do it. And so there's 5 tiers essentially, and you're in tier 2, meaning that you've come, you've engaged, you've gotten your daily heart me for several weeks now, and now you've reached a level 11.
Right.
Okay. Well, thank you, Nika.
Yeah.
Look at
You're
you.
welcome. I would just try that again because that's a glitch. It shouldn't be like that. You can collect your points, and I would encourage you to collect your points so you don't forget them. Because at the end of the day, right before midnight, a couple minutes before midnight, it'll send you a message saying that you've forgotten to collect points, and they don't tell you who they are. But even if they did, they're probably not online, and so you just lost those points for the day.
Right.
So just grab them as you send.
Grab them as I send them. Gotcha. Because I
Yeah.
usually collect them before I leave. And you're saying
Do
as
you
you
ever
send it,
forget them?
I have done that. I
Yeah.
have done that. So
It's a
collect them as I go.
bummer. Yeah.
Okay. Look at Nika.
Okay.
So you had your own super fan experience.
I did. Can Trisha come up?
Y'all have a little party, a little party real quick. Are you going live for real? What time are you going live?
Well, I gotta get off here. Let me go. About an hour,
Oh,
but I'm trying to get ready right now. But I'm just sitting on the phone.
okay. All right. Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Bye bye.
All right.
All right, friends. Thank you so much for that, Nika. Going live to try and increase my time. See you all later. Look at you. So I had the privilege of meeting with Natty Nat today. We talked about her lifetime, so she is trying to go a little longer, y'all. So we're gonna see. Y'all get Natty Nat for like right at 55 minutes. So she's gonna see if she can get up to 90 with her live stream. So she is doing awesome though. People are really coming in and enjoying. We gotta increase the engagement, but she's doing well. Norris, thank you so much, friends. Appreciate you. Thank you all coming in. Janine, how you doing? Thank you for that daily harmony. Grab I see I grab as I sing, left too many behind before. Okay, grab them as you see them. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, I don't I need to do better with that. Janine, thank you so much. Thank you all who are coming in. In about 10 minutes, I'm gonna switch this live. So let me explain what's gonna happen. In about 10 minutes, I'm gonna switch this live to a super fans only live. So as you go live, meant to have a great day. Thank you so much. Dr. Trish, when are you cooking live? Oh yeah, Trisha T, when are you gonna be cooking? So when you have super fans, just so that you guys know, I, as a live host, and this is where I'm walking you guys through when you go live with your community, as a live host, I can click my heart me, switch over to what's called fan zone. And with my fan zone, I can make this a super fan only live. Okay? So within this fan zone, there's a portion where you can click to have a super fan only chat, and then you can have a super fan only live. Once you turn on the super fan only live, you cannot turn it off unless you end the live stream. Okay? So some of your comments got filtered. Nikki Grace, she said protest. She's kicking out her house. That's what she filtered. Coach Jesse, you have filtered sin before they gray out. Yes, sin before they gray out. So you guys, there was some filtered comments in there. But so as a live host, you want to make sure that you inform your community that you're going to switch over to this other format. And then if you do want to turn off the superfan only live, you have to end that live. So right now I don't have to end it. I just make that transition. Now what will happen is that you can have on a feature that's a preview feature where your community can stay in for 60 seconds and then a screen's going to pop up that says you have to become a super fan if you want to continue to stay in the room. Okay, so that's what's gonna happen for some of you who stay. You said I missed the morning. I keep asking a question that has been. Hold on one second, Miss Kayla. I keep asking a question that has not been answered. You know what? It kept getting that comment didn't get filtered. I think whatever the other question is being filtered, Miss Kayla. So I didn't see any other comments, friend. Let me check and see if I'm missing anything else. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I see your stickers, but yeah, your other comment isn't showing through. Whatever the question is, Miss K Latte. We're talking about live streaming. Thank you so much. So yeah, let me know. You were at the doctor's, Coach Jesse. Okay, you missed the morning. The morning we talked a lot about. We had some new people in the room. We talked about engagement, content creation. We talked about blue boxes a little bit more. So that was kind of focused. I'm working up to becoming a super fan. All right, friend. Appreciate you. So thank you so much. It's up to you all in terms of what type of super fan benefits you offer, and you just have to decide on if that live host and what they're offering is added value for you. And so think about that from your viewer's perspective as you create your own your own super fan benefits, and recognize that people are going to get it if they want to continue to grow and hear from you and stuff. And so just keep that in perspective. Um, Miss Coach Jessie, I was going to say Miss Jessie. Miss Jessie, that's what it says. Um, we talked about battling a little bit earlier today. When it comes to battles for tomorrow, um, we have you requested. Well, okay, let me, because I want to wrap up real quick because I'm about to go to super fans. So yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, because it's hard. I'm trying to type as quick as I could. But from our message, so I went and checked. Nobody followed up anything, so I don't know.
And I remembered Tina said she did want to battle this Friday. I remember this when I was at the doctor's, but I had no service. So, um, but I haven't seen anything yet in school. So I don't know if you heard back from the people that were saying that they wanted to for the Friends and Learn, because I haven't heard anything. And since I got home about an hour ago, I haven't seen anything. So,
Okay. Well, yeah, I said I'll send a message to everyone to accept the invite, and so if they don't accept, then it won't happen. So that's fine. I'll
and
send the invite
like
to
to
it.
learn.
Yeah. So E-Nurse and Lisa Bailey, I was putting at the 8 o'clock group for because of them being in the agency. That 8 o'clock is for them. E-Nurse is in the room, so
Oh,
she's
okay.
aware that I'm sending her that. Lisa Bailey is not in the room, so I'll send it. And if they accept, that's great. If they don't accept, then yeah, it won't happen. So we'll do it that way. Okay.
Okay, there was something I was thinking about. I forgot. I just accepted mine when I got home.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Okay.
All right. All right, friends. So, really quickly, thank you all for joining. So we're going to transition in 5 minutes. So, really quickly, what happens is that as a live host, like I said, you can click your daily heart me. You can transition your live stream to super fans only. Okay, so your super fans can join the live and hear what's going on. People who are still in the room, they have 60 seconds to engage and decide if they want to stay in the live or come back the next day. A couple things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the super fan benefits. I also have a couple things I'm going to share with super fans in terms of how you can build your community and thinking about engagement. It correlates to the conversation we were having in the 10 o'clock in terms of as you're leading up, as you're engaging as a viewer, like how do you think intentionally about building your community? So we'll talk through some of those strategies. Keisha, thank you so much for being here. But building your community is at its core the foundation for you to have a strong live stream because you need your community to engage. You need your community to be there and support the live stream. So that's what I forgot to say. Um, Let me know. And so we'll transition to that. Dr. Lisa, can you go ahead and schedule the box team Zoom? Yes, I was going to reach out to you because that was kind of the conversation we had earlier about that meeting. Um, and having that meeting scheduled. So I was going to circle back to you. Let me circle back to you. I have you on my note. I have you on my handy dandy note. It says Yolanda here. You. So I have you on my note, and so I'm going to we'll decide a time. So I'll put that out there. We may even I don't know how many people are there for Sunday, but maybe Sunday we use Sunday as well. So I'm happy to use some time with Sunday. All right. So other things I wanted to share. So people who are going to participate in tomorrow's box battles, I sent emails, invites to the 9 o'clock group, the 8 o'clock group. I need to send you guys yours. You'll get it. Anybody else who wants to participate, tell me now so I can send you an invite, the same invite to join the group. And if you are, and if you're still thinking about it, I did post something in the school on Monday. So you can go back to the school platform and just accept there if that's something you want to participate in. And that is for the battles for this Friday coming up. Okay. Um, Keep in mind, if you want to do a random battle, you absolutely can. You don't have to go through me and the coordination, all this stuff. There's a few of you who always do your random battles, which is great. So don't feel like you have to be part of this coordinated effort. Um, and what we're trying to do is get a little bit more comfort and hopefully coordination within the agency for you guys to create little a small battle team too. And I know Nika talked earlier about having people who are strong viewers and engagers and supporters of battles. So we're trying to figure out from an agency like how do we create this nice little you know community and team for battles as well. So that's something that we'll figure it out. No rush. Like I said, everything that's in this agency is all suggestions, not requirements. Okay, So it's up to you if you want to participate in that way. Don't feel like it's an obligation by any means. Okay, so in a couple of minutes, I'm going to transition to Superfan Only Live. If you are a Superfan, you'll automatically be able to stay and continue engaging. I'm going to add the boxes. I'm not going to say probably, I will add the boxes. Um, and so that way you can join if you have questions. We're going to talk a little bit more about strategy for super fans, and then we'll talk also about engagement with your community as you're thinking about growing. I know many of you who are super fans of my live are also live hosts, and so you want to be intentional about how do you start building your community, how do you now take this to the next level. So that's what we're going to talk about. Thank you for the daily heart me. We did get the flash goals, so and it wasn't heart me for the 4 o'clock. It was in the 10 o'clock. So if you want to become a super fan, hey pals, you would have to click the star up here. I'll pin it real quick just so you guys see it. If you want to become a super fan, I'm going to be doing this more often. I'm still trying to kind of coordinate in my mind agency stuff versus Dr. Lisa's page stuff versus anything else I offer. So just know I'm trying to still kind of work through the details, but I wanted to make sure I brought this conversation to super fans as you guys decide to start building your own super fan community. In the meantime, let me see. It's 5 o'clock now. I'm going to transition to a super fan only live. What I'm doing is clicking the super fans, and before I do that, I'm going to take my shopping cart off. I'm going to turn that off so I don't get in trouble with TikTok. So give me 1 second. I need to remove these items. Um, I think that's something you want to do, because if I have you guys open boxes, I don't want TikTok to be like, oh, static image or any of the other stuff. So I'm turning off my shopping cart on purpose so I can not worry about that causing a problem. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure I said that to you all, just in case you guys were like, why is she turning off the shopping cart? So to removing the products, I think there's an easier way to do this, but right now I'm just removing them individually. So um, almost done. Okay, so shopping cart is empty. Perfect. All right. Do you pay for being a superfan? Superfan is a subscription you do pay for. Yes, superfan is $9.99. It's a flat fee. Thank you for the follow. It's a flat fee across everybody who has a superfan. Is one set fee. TikTok just changed that so that all superfans are the same price and rate. Um, and so just keep that in mind. If you're someone who already had a super fan, you were able to kind of have your super fan at the lower rate for 3 months. And so now it's a but if you're a new super fan, it will change and you have to subscribe, get that subscription at the $9.99 rate. All right, friends, we are now super fanning it. Okay. Welcome, super fans. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all being here, super fans in the room. Thank you for supporting. Let me know if you are a super fan. Hey, hey. Let me know if you are a super fan. I appreciate you all joining. Hello, friends on the YT. Appreciate you. Um, Let me know if you have any questions, friends. Appreciate you all being here. Hey. So we're gonna get some boxes going. You said we special, y'all are. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. So let's get some boxes going. We'll make this kind of a party line for a moment. Let's see. I think I can do this. I want to make this. Okay, we'll do it that way. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you all. If you guys want to come up, you are more than welcome to. Um, Appreciate everybody who's here. It just turned into a subscriber only live. for you all. Thank you for coming in. You guys are welcome to join. Um, thank you so. Hey, friends. Anybody else who wants to come up? Yes, y'all super fans. Greetings, greetings. Yes.
I feel so special. Go yes. You see, Trisha and say they're gonna start their own club. Her and Mika Grace. But I do have a question though. First of all, I had a long day, so if I seem discombobulated, it's because I am. Okay, but let me gather myself. So I had to think make changes because of the issues I came across when I was trying to do the UBC launch for the book and everything. So I know that Leanne is going to help me with the funnel and this, that, and the other. But the quick fix I had to do was update and make changes to my not super fan, my Service Plus. Was I think they had me in that place too long. But anyway, I had to make changes to all of them. And then I realized what I used to be able to have, which was a form for people to fill out. I can't do the form anymore because if you do the form, you got to use the business account. So they removed my form. And then so I had to switch my questions around because one of them, the form was in there because of my if you want to make an appointment. So and then I tried to put I could use the question but put my website in there. It was like not approved. So I was trying to figure out ways to do it. So I did. So what I told people was just like now I just say, hey, you send me your email and then I'll reach out to you. But so the workaround I had to find for the UBC ebook was to use one of those comments, and I tried to see if I could have like all of the questions or whatever lead to it, whether it was like about your products, about your services, and how I can reach out to you or get an appointment with you. And then the other thing is my bio. I didn't feel well last night, so I didn't go live, but I did work on my bio, and I worked on the Super Plus. Oh my God, the Service Plus. I worked on those things, so I wanted to see. That's what I forgot when I first came up. Can you look at my bio and see the changes I made? And I even changed in the word homebound because I was like, okay, look, this chat GPT came there was like, you don't want to be offensive or deemed disrespectful. I was like, wait, what? Disabled? I'm like, I am disabled. So it was like, I said, well, can you use the words? I want to see what it says. I said, use the word. I say, here's disabled, but if not, give me another word. It just was like equipped or empower. I'm like, that doesn't mean disabled. But the side note that he gave was, you don't want to be disrespectful. So I was like, what? But so we went with homebound. Okay.
So let me ask something. Did you use a ball of characters? All on six.
Yes.
Okay.
But in there I did. But in Service Plus, you have up to 200. But I didn't put extra stuff. I was like, well, let me see if I need to put extra stuff in there. But for the bio, yes, because I put my email address is so long, so it took up a lot of space too. And then there's other things I included that also too of some of the things.
Okay.
So I don't have nothing left.
Yeah, you have a lot. There's a lot there. There is a lot there, but I
So
mean,
is that too much? Because you say you use
that's what I said. I didn't say. Well, I said, did you use all the characters? Because I mean, it seems very cramped with all this
Oh,
no spacing. I mean,
okay,
that's
so
the
what
way.
should I take out?
Um, I mean, you're gonna have to decide. Mentor, maybe take that out. You just got certified life coach, faith leader, helping homebound women 40 plus to fulfill God's call and earn online digital products plus earn online. I mean, yeah, you can change some of the words. Mentor, faith leader, you probably could take out because you later say fulfilling God's call and plus earn online. You know what I'm saying? So there's some words you use that speak to that. But I would play
Okay.
around with it a little bit more and see. I think that's my first take on it. Anybody else? I mean, I'm not going to assume that other people might have ideas about it too. Um,
Oh yeah, look at it. You already know.
okay.
Tell me what's happening. See what I need to change. Or do I even need to put anything up there?
What you mean? What you mean?
No, I do. Anything up there? I was gonna say like with the coach, but I guess the life coach at least.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. Certified life coach. Yeah, I think that should stay. But the yeah, yeah, just play around with it a little bit more. Your name is motivate, so maybe there's a space for that as well, in terms of inspiring and motivating, inspirational words, that type of stuff, encouragement. Those are all kind of synonymous with motivating. Um, So yeah, take a look at it. So a couple things I did have a couple things I had on my agenda I wanted to talk about. I was only gonna do this for 1 hour, so I do have a hard stop at 6. But Coach Justin, maybe we could talk offline just to kind of talk a little bit more about Service Plus, I think you're saying. And then the bio, like I said, the bio seems, you can make a couple edits to it, maybe give yourself a little bit more spacing so it's not just too crammed with words without some space in between it. But
Okay.
but yeah, I think it works. Um, Let me know. Yeah, so maybe we can find some time to talk about it. So what I was gonna share in terms of super fans, because I think that's coming up quite a bit, and in everybody on this panel is live hosts. So what I wanted to make kind of bring to your attention is that you really do want to take some time to identify what type of benefits you want to offer your community and making sure it's value added so that they can then come back and connect with you. One of the things you want to do is, and make sure that they get the super fan that is, one of the things you want to do is make sure you start building communities. And a lot of things that I'm noticing that's kind of a best practice right now is finding time to do more multi-guest opportunities with your community. So whether that is asking them, some things that, again, based on your topic, some things that are relevant to them, like or to your topic. So you might just ask how are they doing, what's challenging them, and try to do a little bit more multi guests. Um, and so that will help create more engagement in your life. And then you don't want to forget about the chat. I see where Coach Rhonda, she's sharing out the live. You said, I love that idea. Yeah. So if you can do a little bit more multi-guest chats, that's great. It's a great way to just get people to talk. Sometimes people want to just talk and learn from you and just have those conversations. So if you could build that in, I know some of you, like I'm thinking about Miss K Latte, you use the multi guest a lot. And because of that, she's starting to build a community where people are coming back. They're talking to her, they're engaging with her. So it is a good practice. I'm not gonna say it's the best practice, but it's a good practice to start building that. And then as people are coming back, you can kind of, I want to start using a multi guest. Yes. Yep. So I don't use it as much because what happens for me, I'm trying to be in the chat, and so it's a me problem, and I tell you guys that all the time. I try to be in the chat. I try to make sure I'm acknowledging, especially new people who are there to learn and grow, and so I don't want to alienate them because oftentimes they don't have a room to go to ask questions. And I may be one of the first people that they come around to, and they're like, oh, she's actually answering me, or she's engaging back, and I feel like this person is seeing me and I'm learning from. So I don't want to lose out on that. And so that's why I don't do it all the time, because it does require you to be very intentional about your chat and your people on the panel. And so when you have panelists that are sharing your stories, you're going to have to be intentional. You said I need to use them. Yep. You're going to have to be intentional about putting comments in and replying to people, especially if somebody else is talking, and just making sure people feel like they're seen and heard and their comments matter. You also are going to have to work on making sure you still keep that engagement going in your room. So the chat's chatting, y'all talking to each other. Coach Rhonda's commenting. We have um, Yolanda and some sugar that have comments that they put in. So again, you want to make sure that chat's chatting. You want people to come in, grab the daily heartbeat, like the live, comment, do all the things. If you already always have panels, I'm going to say the I guess the con to having panels up all the time too is that people who come in don't feel like they came into a private conversation, or they came into a conversation that maybe they're not, they don't necessarily belong in. So you got to make sure that you're engaging them as well. Let's see. He said did that when I did my collaboration. Yep, that's good. Yes, you have to keep up with everyone. You do. And then Yolanda, you said moderator. Um, you said moderator with a question mark. You're saying, could you have a moderator to help? Is that what you're asking, Yolanda? I think that's what you're saying. Like, could the moderator help with the chat? They could, but again, let's just play this out. I mean, when you think about someone coming into someone's room that's the live host, you kind of want to hear from the live host too. You just don't want to always hear from the moderator. But I think a moderator will help to help set the tone and help explain things to people so that they know, like, hey, we're here, we're doing guest panel. Let us know if you have any questions. We want to bring you up in the panel. That's the other thing, come to think of it, you want to rotate your panel. You want to constantly rotate your panel. You want people to see that as this is not where people just sit and park, but there's this rotation that's happening also. Okay? Especially as you are having more people in your room listening and engaging and stuff. So just kind of keep that in mind, that that's an opportunity to kind of keep people connected and talking to you. Um, Let me know if there's any questions. I'll pause there. I had a couple more things on my mind, but I wanted to pause there just to kind of get your thoughts on that. Anybody want to share? Do any of you guys use panels already? And any thoughts about your panel? Things we need to keep in mind? No.
Make sure you answer your own panels. The people that's coming in, you answer the question if you're the host. You don't let the moderator do all the talking around that.
That's a good point.
Yes, with what I was saying about the moderator is, as far as the gift and the conversation in the chat, if you work with your moderator, then you can determine questions or things that you want that person to say to keep that engagement going in the chat. And but no, as Unwritten was saying, the moderator shouldn't be answering the questions. Your live host should be facilitating all those questions, but the moderator can encourage and provoke conversation in the chat, right, so that the live host can answer those questions or respond or put a heart in the chat or fun day, Monday, whatever the case may be, to keep the chat rolling so more people can come in from the algorithm.
Exactly.
If TikTok sees that there's something happening in the room, which typically is gauged by the chat, excuse me, my allergies are not very nice, then more people will start coming in because of the algorithm will be pushing out a little bit more.
Exactly.
That's why I was going to the mentioning the moderator, but not to take the place. But also when you're talking about the gifts and goals and things like that, or keeping up with the gifts that are coming in the room, then your moderator can do some of that, and the moderator can type things in the chat to encourage gifting and goal, meeting the goal. That way it doesn't, for me, it will take the burden, not necessarily the burden, it's not a good word, but it would take the proof off of the live host, so they can bring the content and the clarity versus coming off as if they're begging or only asking for the things. Right. And so I'm just thinking about shifting some of the roles so it there's some cohesive things that happen in the room. Right. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. I agree with that. Yeah, back to the whole moderator concept, like how to leverage that person. Yeah, they definitely could keep the chatting, flowing, asking, you know, asking them to engage by supporting, tapping the screen, sharing the live out, kind of reiterating, this live is focused on this topic. And so people know, like, do you have a question? Do you have something? The live host can also answer that and just make sure that they are also reiterating what's the purpose of the live. Sometimes, like, for example, when you guys were talking, as a live host, I could easily start being in the chat myself and commenting off some of the things that are being said. So you just have to kind of be able to multitask in that way too.
And it's not easy. Mm-mm. To talk, type.
Exactly.
Making sure because you still have to still watch who's coming in to make sure no one is, saying anything that they don't. Yeah, so, yeah.
Exactly. I don't want you, well, I guess I don't want you guys to be discouraged by it, but yeah, it does require you.
It's fun to me because, you talking to everyone and then you watching who's coming in and it's just a whole lot. It just makes me just want to just stay more motivated to do it. I love the panels. I do.
Yeah, I have used the panel sometimes. I'm sorry, somebody else was talking?
No, go ahead.
I have used the panel several times. I do have a moderator, and my moderator actually it's helping me build my community because many of them are from his community. Like last night, we had a panel, and I was the only person that spoke English, and we had one person to come up, and she was speaking their language, so they was trying to teach me their language last night. But the moderator is really good. I tried to give at least every person that come on a gift. It may not be a lot, but just something, just maybe a donor or something, or some roses and things when they sit in the panel. So that's how I'm trying to grow as well. But again, like many of you guys said, it's hard to read. I can't see the bottom, so I'm trying my best to call their name, read them, type, and everything like that. But my moderator do help me out a lot, and he has been kind of like sharing a lot of things like Dr. Lisa shared, and he just been reiterating, certain things I need to do to help to grow mine as well. But so far, I like the panel. I don't like to talk, but I'm coming out my comfort zone and talking more.
Right. So let me ask something, Ms. Kaylate. So when you say your panel, and you're the only one that spoke English, your panel is just people from any country or any. I mean, how are you
They're from
regulating your panel?
Africa. Last night,
Okay.
everybody spoke English except for one lady.
So except for one person. Okay, I thought you
not
saying
being
just.
able to speak, they started talking their language, and they apologized. They said Miss K. Lotte, she doesn't speak English. I said, oh, that's fine. So that's when she said, well, you have to learn our language. And they are from Africa. I think it's from Kenya or
Okay.
different areas. And it was just teaching me their language last night. Because Nana and I decided to play a game. So I told her once the game started, I was going to drop the panel. But that was the only time they started their language.
Okay.
But it was cute. They was trying to help me out.
Nice. Janine, you were saying, I think Janine, can you hear us? Because she was trying to talk, but I think her sound is out. I don't see a microphone, so I'm assuming you have it off, but we can't hear you. No, no sound, Janine, if you're talking. Pals, you said I can hear you guys. Okay, were you trying to talk? Let me, because we can't hear you, friend.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, Pals. Yep.
I was just gonna throw something technical in. If you have a panel, especially if you got like one or two other people, sometimes the guests when they talk, it sounds like they're underwater or like the sound's going out and it's not great. But if you mute your mic, it usually clears them up. I think it depends on like if you've got a fan on or something going on your side, you can mute your mic and it makes their audio clear, more clear.
Okay. 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 And you're saying it's because I'm gonna read stuff, Janine. You're saying it's because you're the interference from the two microphones.
Maybe it's kind of the same thing like on Zoom when you have like yes, we can hear you.
Oh, I was going to say, no, wait a minute, I don't got a mic on, y'all. I'm sitting up there talking, I'm like, why can't nobody hear me?
Kind
I'm
of
sorry,
like
go ahead, promise.
no, that's okay. Kind of like when you're on Zoom and like multiple people are talking at once, and then like the audio for both of them gets dimmer, like you can't hear either one of them, and then one of them mutes, and like you can hear the other one more clear. It's kind of that I don't know, kind of technical thing.
Okay. Okay. Well, no, that's good to
Yeah,
know.
because then Nana was saying mine's with delay. Like if I'm talking, it takes a while before it comes across. And I noticed because I had my other phone, but I had it on mute. And I was like, I don't see the comments, but I could see it on my original phone, but not that one. Then Nana was telling me like, hey, your live is delayed. I said, okay. So maybe that's something I need to do. Maybe I can't use both of my phones or something like that.
Oh, okay. Is this the phone that's like super old too? Miss Kayla,
Huh?
is that your older phone, the super old one?
I can't hear you. What you say?
I said, was that the phone that was super old also?
Yeah, the other one is the old one. The one I have now is the new one.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I still have my Androids.
Yeah, they can't be close together. You have to keep them far apart from each other.
Okay, yeah, and it's a Pixel. Both of them is a Pixel.
Make sure the volume is down on the one that you're not using.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you for
One
that.
other technical thing that I noticed is if you have guests or co-hosts, I think like if y'all are glitching or if one of you are glitching, you and your guest or your host may not notice. It may seem normal, but then like if you're watching it from a separate device, you might be able to like the audience will notice it sometimes. Doesn't happen a lot, but it's happened where I've been on a live with short stuff. I mean, she was a guest. And I was like, I think I'm glitching. And she was like, no, you're fine. But then the audience was like, yeah, you are. But she was on the live. So I guess for us, it's a different experience lately.
Okay.
Okay.
Janine, did you want to talk, friend? I know you were trying to talk and it was not working at one point.
Yeah, so I just had a question about it kind of is not really about the moderators or anything, but just kind of wanted to get your opinion because we were actually talking about this in my room. Coach Rhonda was here there last night, like at the end of my live, because I'm just trying to figure out, and I guess I wanted your opinion a little bit. Like I did a collaboration with, the mortgage guy, right? And I was thinking that like there's other people that I want to bring on to my platform. And I was really thinking, like, should I just make that like super fan only stuff?
Well, you don't necessarily have to. Like I did it for this because I was like, well, this is a great conversation to bring to super fans, and obviously I've been talking about agency stuff so much that I felt like this would be good just to make it a little bit more intimate for people who have the super fan subscription. But so I'm going to talk about that. Let me talk about that in a separate category because there's some notion about how you can leverage your super fans. But when it comes to what you're doing, maybe it is a benefit for your super fans in the sense that if they want some individual personalized attention or they have questions, maybe that is a super fan benefit and you share like here's the things that I'll offer my super fans, and you can ask me questions surrounding budgeting and maybe some tips, and we'll look at your, you know, budget and
Yeah.
do like a budget audit where you can kind of have this
Right.
conversation with them.
That's
So
exactly.
yeah.
And you know what else I was thinking? I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you
Mm-hmm.
off. Dang, it was right there, and I totally forgot. Oh, I think it was right there. Oh, you know what? Okay, so my lives are usually like budgeting on Mondays. It's like it's not like it's around the same topic, but like different things about budgeting. But like I also do like taxes as well. So I wanted to come on and kind of do like a different live, maybe for my super fans as well, where I want to break down some like a different spin of the financial, like if I'm talking about tech, and this live that I really want to do is want to affect everybody that RW that works the 9 to 5 in your 2026. So it's almost like I want to kind of like give incentives for people to become super fans. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just like I'm talking about budgeting, but I also do taxes. I'm gonna talk about this day, and just I'm trying to just figure out like if that because the only other thing too, Dr. Lisa, that I feel like personally is that like I still work a 9 to 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
I work longer than 9 to 5, and I was like, I don't want to put too much pressure on myself that I feel like I have to. I'm giving so much extra content or maybe extra things I'm doing for the super fans. You know what I mean? And I'm just trying to figure out that balance. And then I'm like, okay, to bring like I want to bring somebody else on there in reference to investing and stuff like that. But then I feel like, dang, me for my community, will it like push them to do the super fan, or will it be like, oh well, I'm not going to go because she's just making that exclusive content for the super fan. So I don't know. I'm just like the ideas. I'm just like all over the place, really. Or I don't know.
Well, I want to give you. You say your name is gracefully, but I want to give you grace. You give yourself grace too, in the sense that you don't have to create it all in one shot. It can be something that you scaffold, and so maybe it is as you have been going live more consistently and regularly, you're still kind of building your community. And so if you do offer some super fan benefits, maybe it is first about you, them learning from you, them growing from you, and that's the super fan. And then you can offer additional benefits to say, okay, now my super fans is a super fan exclusive event that I'm doing in collaboration with this other person, and that becomes something else that they can participate in. But maybe the first thing is that you're really just sharing and promoting the services and benefits that you offer them.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Any other thoughts, y'all? I don't want to cut people off. I just want to make sure I'm answering questions too for you all as you think about your own super fans. You said positive vibes. I love that.
So,
Go ahead.
one quick thing. So I wanted to know about the super fans that don't come in. They don't engage. They don't come to no live. They don't respond to messages. And I'm like, well, why are they super fans? So what do you, like? I went in I have the group on here and I'm like, hey guys, I'll put things like what's going on, what you got going on, what do you guys have going on, anything I can support you with, or I tell them like what's happening in the line, if they have any questions and things like that. I have not done a super fan only anything, but I have asked them like what would they want me to do, and I put these things in there, and I don't get any response. And one person, she had mentioned to me, she said, "Oh, I see your messages." But okay, well, what's up? But she was just like, "Oh, no, I didn't get a chance to respond." But then she asked me about something totally different. So I was wondering, although it wasn't bad what she was talking to me about, but it wasn't necessarily, I guess, like super fan benefits, or like my super fan benefits don't include like an actual like coaching, or or maybe should I include something like that, or maybe that's what they want. I don't know, but nobody's saying anything, so and nobody's coming, so I don't know.
So I mean, it could be up to you. I mean, it should be up to you in terms of what you offer. You don't want to offer something that's going to necessarily take away from your core business, which is the coaching. But you might offer something that is like a preview of coaching. Like here in this session, that's kind of what I was sharing with Janine. Maybe in that meeting, she's sharing a little bit about some budget things that that person may have, some initial questions. But if they want an in-depth consultation, then that's a separate meeting. You know what I'm saying? So you can offer some quick tips, some quick guides, maybe make it a little bit more personalized, but it doesn't have to be all of you, all of what you have to offer.
But it wasn't in the live.
You
It
said
was
what now?
like it wasn't in the live. She DM'd me.
Oh, well then tell her to come to your live.
Well, in the DM. She said, "I saw your messages." So she acknowledged it. Obviously, after that person, like maybe I don't see them. But when she said that, I'm like, "Oh, well, clearly they do see them. It's not a lot of them. It's only 5 of them." But maybe I'll. You know what? I'm gonna message them individually.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
I'll do that. I'll just do that and say, "Hey."
You doing a group message? What's like a group chat?
Yes, I have it right here on TikTok. I have it
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
and
I would do individual for 5 people.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll try that.
Yeah. I would do individual. But at the end of the day, if people choose not to participate in your super fans, you can't chase them down. I mean, that's.
I feel like they're not, they might be like, well, the Amazon saying no,
Well, if you put services out there and make it available to them, then it's up to them to take advantage of that. I mean, you can't ask each of them and be like, hey, is this day and time going to be good for you for me to do my super fans meeting? No. You pick a time that works for you, and then you invite them, and if they can attend it, that's great. And if not, then, it is what it is. I mean, there's no way I can hunt down all super fans and say, hey, can you each attend this? So the reason why I turned this meeting into a super fan, I was like, well, people are here. Let me just activate the super fans for people. So that way I can at least offer this benefit and we can have this conversation. Um, so yeah, I think it's up to you in terms of how you offer your benefits. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna please everybody.
Right.
Yeah, you're not gonna please everybody.
Maybe they just did it to support. Some people are here just to be supporters.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, that's true too. At least say something done first. That's a blessing and stop asking questions about.
Yeah, I'm one of those people sometimes that would do things just to support, even if I can't make the meeting but I typically will reply back.
Yeah, I think that's my challenge is that I don't know. It's okay if you are to support. This is not supported, but it's just I want to know, like, because I don't want to feel like I'm not meeting you where you are, or I'm not what I'm offering. You don't even want, or you know what I mean. So I don't know. I'm not. Maybe it could be a me problem. I don't know. So you're right. The people pay their membership to the wire or something. The people don't hunt them down and be like, you got 30 days to keep coming here, or you're gonna lose. You're gonna give them the money back.
Right.
Is that what you're trying to say? Other than that, just take the blessing and be happy with it. Some people are just here to support.
Exactly.
You reached out and then did all the part, so it's not like you trying. You know what I'm saying? They got 30 days. Maybe they gonna wait till the 29th day.
I like that. Coach Chantel said, what other people do is about them, not about you.
Right.
That part. Exactly. Okay, well then, y'all don't get nothing with the blessing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out.
TikTok, they know they paid for it. They know.
Because I support a couple of groups, and I did it because when I first came on, I was listening to the live host. But now we going to $9, so I can kind of like pick and choose the one that we want to do. And a lot of people are saying that they say since they're going to $9, they're going to kind of like pick the ones and choose that they want to support. So if you know
Yes.
if they still with you at $9, that means they like what you're saying. So
Right.
yeah, but that's like Miss Darlene said, that's a blessing. Just take the blessing.
Exactly. So
Because the gym takes my membership blessing every month. Whether I show up at the gym or not, they take my blessing. And again, you don't ask for what blessing. Well, Jesus, I know you just gave me this blessing, but why?
right.
Appreciate it. I appreciate it.
So
I do have a go ahead.
go ahead. No. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was gonna.
I have a question that's off topic. I know that there is a way while we're in this platform where you, as the live host, Dr. Lisa, you can give everyone on the panel a gift.
I'm doing it
But I
now.
forgot how to do that.
I'm doing it now. Actually, we just got a gift. I'm trying to get to Janine. Why is not Janine and Coach Jesse?
No, I thought there was a way that someone told me before that you push something and it does it automatically for everyone. The same gift.
I don't know. I'm not seeing that feature. Hold on one second. If that's the feature, I need to find it.
Yeah, someone told me, but I can't. I was looking through my notes and I can't find it. They told me a
Let me go
while
to the
back.
guest feature. I don't see it.
I've never
I don't see how
had
to do it.
one person or two people as I was live, so I just did it individually. But as a viewer, usually when you click somebody's like box,
Right.
like when the gift thing pops up, there's like a little bubble with these two arrows that are pointing in opposite directions. But when you click that, everyone in the panel pops up, and usually there's a radio button there that says "gift to all" or whatever.
Where is this at now?
Yeah, it was something like that. That's what I was trying to find when you have a whole panel. But I couldn't remember where I found it.
I don't see it either. And for whatever reason, Coach Jesse and Janine, it's not letting me pop you guys up to send you a gift. The top two people in my box. I was able to do everybody else.
I don't told me to take my blessing. I want my blessing.
I see. Not that I was doing a whole lot, but I was giving something. So, but it's not showing up. I wonder why it's not popping up for. And when I go to your names,
Another panel, and somebody just said that same thing that they was trying to give. So it must be a glitch, cause it's like 6 of us over here on this panel. So I don't know. She
8.
just told the host she was trying to sit us. Did you just do it, though?
No, I haven't been able to do it.
That's somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Coach Chantel. Thank you for the blessing.
But I can't do the top. Why can't I do my top people?
I found the select all.
Where's it at?
Thank you.
So when you click on the gift box, I just chose Rose, and then I clicked on the arrows that Pals said, and then it says send gifts to their content. Just to the right of that, it says select all. It's kind of grayed out, and there's a small circle where you can click on.
But it's, as the live host, where would I go? Because I don't have a gift box.
That part I don't know. I'm just saying as a guest.
Well, Dr. Lisa, you have a gift box for each one of us, though.
I know, yeah, that's what I was trying to get to. I can't. My top, Coach Jesse and Janine are not activating for me.
Well,
Yeah.
I think I just did it too, y'all. Let me see.
Somebody just said that over here on this panel, too, that they can. Okay, guys, this is a smile here.
Let me see if I can do it. Cause I said you can do it too.
Yeah, that's not working for me.
There you go for Jesse. Okay, it just worked.
Alright, so let's see. I don't see the all button, but I could give a gift. I was trying. I like that. That's
Ooh,
Is mine
pressing
come?
something
I
wrong?
wonder did mine too. Did mine do it?
Chantal, could you say it one more time, the steps?
Yeah, so click on the gift
Oh,
box
it says
at the bottom,
Mhm.
and then
Oh, there
where
you
the
go.
2 arrows are that Pals was saying right above the gift box, click on the
Oh, I
arrows.
see it. Oh, okay. There it is.
Well, that's not helping the host.
And then at the press it now because I ain't got it all. At the very top it says select all.
And Dr. Lisa, you said you don't see that as a live host?
No, because I don't have a gift box.
Dr. Lisa, if you tap on somebody's name,
I did that.
you don't see that arrow, huh?
Well, I see. Well, when I tap on y'all names, I can see you. I can just click gift.
Yes, she don't have that. Yeah, she just only had a little gift box. Remember, y'all, when you tap on her name, the little gift box already brown in the back shows up.
So I have to do individual.
I'm not seeing it.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I do see it. You can do it.
You see it?
Yes. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So when you click, hold on. Wait a minute.
She gotta say the cow. Click cows and then that arrow right next to bow.
And you know what too, Dr. Lisa? You have to click the gift again too, and then it'll send the 8. Because I did the same thing. Like when you click on the arrow and then it'll say select all, and then I'm like, why it's not sending it? But you have to click on the gift again and it'll say send 8, and then it'll send it.
Okay, hold on one second.
Oh, I see it now.
Oh, did y'all see mine?
Do you select the gift first?
So you don't. So select the person and then the arrow, and then it says select all, and then it'll bring you back to like the gifts again because I think I clicked on a bigger gift and it said you don't have enough coins to send 8 of these gifts because I clicked the October. So then I was like, oh, I gotta click on the rules again. So I clicked on the rules and then it says send 8 and then it's sent.
Yes. Alright, I just did it.
Okay, so let me say this because this is actually connected to what I was going to talk about too. This is a great way when you have panels, like to have people engage in this way and send, one of the things you can do is encourage your panels because it shows that gifting is happening in your room. You can say, okay, guys, we're going to take a minute and we're going to do a moment where we send all of each other a gift. And you decide the gift. You can say, we're going to send roses. We're going to do a 1 cent gift. And everybody does it at the same time. That's helpful because TikTok sees that activation happening. So you'll see where your room, because this is a sub-only live, superfan only live, so you're not going to see a lot of traffic, but it's something that people have talked about where it helps to get more traffic in your room because that engagement is happening, gifting. Okay? So you guys know what I'm saying? You got me on that one?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Or she wasn't ever on.
I don't, I think she came down.
Okay, for the gift count, not tell whoever sent the gift and look at that. Is it Central Time or Eastern Time? As far as the scavenger hunt tonight.
Eastern.
Central for you. The scavenger hunt is where you're calling out items and people are running around their house trying to find them? Yes. Okay. Thank you, Janine. Is there a way that you can mute everyone? I want to know. Oh, I did it. Oh.
As a live host, can you mute everybody? Yes. If you go back to click the 2 people, you can mute them.
Okay. I haven't done the panels yet. I've been pulled up on panels, but I haven't done panels myself, so I just wanted to know.
See, I just muted everybody.
Sometimes things do get a little loud when I'm on some panels, and I drop myself out sometimes. I'm like, oh, I can't do this.
Yeah.
So
So when you click the 2 people, your whole list of people on the panel, and if you just turn on the click the microphone, you can mute them again. So I just did it just so that you could talk and we can hear you talking. And so you could do that. So Mrs. Treetop, I guess, obviously you haven't done panels yet, but I think that would be great because you do have a community of supporters. People are coming in and stuff, and you could think about integrating a few days of panels.
A lot of my people don't work, so I'm retired. I go on early and they come in on their break, so they go running in the bathroom or something.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's the only problem. I would have to do something on a different day or something.
Okay.
A pop up or something. Just have something. Or that could be a super fan thing, you know?
It could be.
It won't be a super fan thing, but it'll be, hey, in order for us to come up on the panel, because I definitely want to do that, you know, bless people for those who support me, for sure. So,
Exactly.
like today, I had, you know, a little controversy in my room today.
Why is that?
And the person was in the chat. Thank goodness I don't pull people up. I don't know anyway. I don't do it anyway, but you know, basically saying, "Oh, you trying to monetize Jesus?" And I was like, "Monetize Jesus? What are you talking about?"
Oh, wow.
Because I had some biblical scriptures, you know, a couple things that I said, you know, was referencing the word. And I'm like, I said, "Do you pay a carpenter to do work in your home? Do you pay a mechanic to fix your car?" And nobody's pressuring anybody to do anything. If the word is in here and it hits, hey, people bless it because they want to bless.
Exactly. Troll. I see that.
Yeah.
Kim said there was a troll. Yeah, that part. Yeah, that's exactly it. And that's the way you need to think of it. Like, look here, people aren't required to do anything.
Exactly.
And if they choose to, that's on them. And it goes back to the whole superfan conversation and people getting them and not using them. It goes back to gifting, you know, and I'll say it also goes back to the battling too, because that's a choice where people are engaging in that gameplay and they're making a conscious decision. Now, granted, people might want to think about, you know, their budget and what does that mean to engage, overextend themselves. But again, that's something you can easily say, okay, guys, let me educate you about how you engage and you make a choice on how you do it. Thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate you.
I'm gonna get down so somebody else will get up, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna get down because I gotta get ready for my live.
Okay.
Anyway.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Alright.
Who wants to come up, Kim or Coach Rhonda? Let me know if you
You
guys.
can drop me down too.
Okay.
Yeah, you can drop me down too, cause I'm trying.
Well, let me
drop
teach.
myself.
You can drop yourselves.
I mean, that is true. I was just gonna say you don't have to announce your departure.
Thank you. Bye bye. We're going to chat. Be like, see you guys later. Yeah. So you guys do know how to drop yourselves down. You don't have to be. You're not required to go off. To have as a life coach, you're not required to drop people down. They can drop themselves down. They still get credit. They still get their coins. Whatever, you know, you can do that without having to announce it or require you to do it for them, so they can do it themselves.
Yes.
So last but not least, the one thing I was going to kind of reiterate. You said didn't want to be rude. I see your friend. Hold on, some of you guys got muted. Kim, we're doing a super fan only live. So that's what's happening here. You said what's going on, but I know you have been here for a minute. So this is a super fans only live. You are a super fan, so you're welcome to come up. I was sharing some tips about just being a super fan benefits, and then I talked about panels because what I've seen, because I've been on these streets, y'all. What I've been seeing is different ways for people to engage their panel. Okay, so I want you guys to be intentional about activating your panels, building your community, and that creates people feeling connected and engaged. Okay, so that's part of it. I don't want you guys to miss out on the engagement piece to this. Hey Kim, did you have questions too? How you doing? You said I don't know what's going on, huh? How you doing? Hey Fred, how you doing? You good? Can you hear us? Kim, can you hear? Okay, she muted us. Okay. So I had a couple notes. So when it comes to your community too, I had a note on here because I wanted to kind of reiterate the know, like, and trust. Because again, as you're thinking about your room, and it just depends on what your room's all about. As you think about your room, they're coming to you oftentimes because they know you, like you, and trust you, and you're building that with them if they don't already have that trust factor. And so when you bring them up into your boxes, it allows for that next level of connection with you. Okay? So you want to be intentional about bringing people up, talking to them, having that conversation as you're growing and building. The other part to this too is, and there's a couple strategies out here when it comes to how to leverage your super fans. So if you are thinking about your super fans as an opportunity to say, okay, My super fans are the people I'm going to pour into. My super fans are the people I may go to, and as I'm thinking about um, being a higher level engager, thinking about my blue box and my level of engagement, maybe that's the person I'm gonna go into and support their gift gallery. Maybe that's the person I'm gonna go into and send a few gifts to because I am going to invest in my super fans that way. You got to decide if that's something you want to do, and that's what I was going to tell Janine. You got to decide if that's something you want to do because if that person is, um, going live and you want to support them, they come support you. You can decide if that's the group you do that for. But you do want to start thinking about who are the people you're pouring into, and then as you're looking to grow your community, you want those people to in turn come back. That's part of that reciprocal relationship. You want those people ideally to come back and support you, but if you're doing that enough, you'll see people coming back to support you. Okay? Let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if you guys have any ideas or opinions about that too. I don't want to just put that out there and then all of a sudden people are like, well, no, I'm not going to do that in that way. Any thoughts? Reciprocity. Yeah, that's it.
I think it's a good idea. That's kind of what I was discussing when we were talking about the box battles and building that team. Because when you're building community, I was in a couple of lives before, and these are some people that have leveled up because they were doing box battles, but they did not build community. And because of that, one person is in the A League, just got into the A League, and one person is in the B League. But they're always trying to press because they don't have a community or a group who can help them stay.
Yes.
It's easy to league up. I've leagued up and I was at I think C3, about to be at C2, and then I ended up not coming on live for a couple of nights when I went on vacation. And so as soon as I came back, I'm basically starting over because you have to show up for one, and you have to have community to support you to level up, and then support you to remain in that place.
Yes.
So I'm definitely that's kind of my strategy, my mindset is to come together with a group of people where you support. I was doing that with another group, but just also being mindful of the communities that you create because sometimes and being very honest and vocal about intentions. Because sometimes that and there's nothing wrong with it. Just let me preface it with that. They started going in a different direction. And so members drop in and out of community, just like regular relationships. And so we just have to continue building those connections and those relationships and bringing other people up. Like meeting people. I started trying to meet people that were in the D League and connecting with them, helping them and growing them up so that I can help them come up and then they'll help me stay up and remain.
Yes.
So just thinking about it strategically, I'm always trying to figure out a strategic way to do things because I need it to make sense for me. And I don't have a problem supporting, but I needed to make sense in community of what that's going to look like and to everyone to be on the same page. And not that you have to be on the same page as far as ideology or anything like that, but there needs to be some type of commonality, and then being okay with being in community and being okay with making that what I guess defining what support looks like for you.
Right. You bring up a great point because that's what I wanted to kind of share too. You do need to have like your levels of people you're supporting. So if you're supporting your D League people, your C League people, but you also have a few A and B League people too. So that way, as you're thinking about, as you're rising, people, you're lifting people up, and then people who ideally are rising too, they're lifting you up because they see that it's that reciprocity. That's essentially what should happen. Now, it doesn't always go that way, and I don't want you guys to kind of break the bank or anything like that, but it is something you want to kind of start thinking about as you're looking at your community and building your community.
Yes, because the group that I was in,
that went, like you said, left, and I was going straight, but they went left. But I found another community, and they kind of teaching me to pick non-spending days. Okay, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I tried to go around and gift as much as I could.
Yep.
And today is a non-spending day. Just go and get your army, throw a couple of populars,
Yep.
and that's it. And because you remember, Monday is coming back again.
Yes.
But we got to work on our gift gallery.
I like that.
Sunday night is shouldn't be no spending either, because Monday you got to start on that gift gallery. So
I like
that non-spending, spending them first 3 days is great.
Yeah.
And then have you a couple of non-spending days.
Exactly.
When you just do your hard needs, couple of poplars, couple of roses in the room, tap out and keep going. But spending 10 or 10, you can't get to everybody that we support.
Exactly. Yeah, Janine talking about that. That's talking my budget language. I love it.
She love it.
Yeah. Does that make sense? No, it does. It does. And I mean that is it. I mean it is that support that you're offering. People work on those. Gigi said. Yeah, they do the gift. Yeah, they do work on those at 1201. Yeah, quite a bit. There's a whole team of folks that do that, and so you're spot on with just thinking about, okay, if you're going to support people's gift galleries earlier in the week, what happens throughout the other days in a week, and it doesn't have to be the same level of support that happens on that Monday on the gift gallery day. Yeah, so it can definitely be, what does it look like to just, like you said, do the daily heart me, do some populars, make sure you're liking, sharing. Maybe your likes are like 10,000 likes. You know what I'm saying?
That's what your tapper is for.
Exactly. Like you're supporting in that way. You're like, hey, I'm doing my part. I'm giving you comments. I'm giving you some likes. I'm giving you some shares. Got you some populace. So that's it.
Spend all your money.
Pals, what you said? People be stealing your title. What's that? I like that. The title, but gifter, the title tapper. Yeah, that's a great suggestion.
Like in the beginning of the week, whenever it's like you do your title roses or your title TikToks or whatever, and then someone comes in and is like, nah, man. I'm like, come on, man.
Exactly. That's funny because I know I do that.
You go steal the titles.
Yes. Yeah. Because you know why I do it? Because for me, it's advertising. Mm-hmm. From a business perspective, it's advertising. Yeah. And from a business and a personal branding, that's why I started doing it. Especially the top 2 rows. Sometimes I go through and I'll get the top 2 rows or the top 1 row, just so my name stays up there. People are curious oftentimes, and so they'll like look you up, and then you have what in my experience is I have people that begin following me that I've never met before, but when I go back into their room, I see those same people that randomly follow me from that room. So I know that's probably where it came from. So I use it as advertising.
Interesting.
Yeah, I did mine on Monday early morning, like 1 and 2 o'clock. We was doing ours, and they came on my panel, and I just kind of like test everybody, and then I just started doing the first and two, the top row and the second row, and then all of us started exchanging. The heart's gonna be there, but my name was there. But then I see my name disappear, and I hate that. But, I'm learning. But it was fun. I was able to support them, and they was able to support me. And that's what I look for. You can support me, I can support you. Now, it's not that if I give you 100, I need 100. No, you can give me 1 rose. Yeah. And I'm happy.
Exactly.
But, and then some people don't have it. I know that. This community may not have it. And I understand. Like you say, my tapper, moderator, we work with them. So I like everything you guys are saying.
Yeah. That's key.
I try to add value.
Yeah. I'm grateful for everything. Look at Kim. Exactly. What I guess I want to close on is you guys, and we'll do more of these super fan conversations too, just so that you guys can connect with each other and learn from each other. Just, I mean, we're all in these streets and we're learning from different rooms we're going to, and we're seeing how, you know, at different levels, how people are conducting. So, um, as you think about your community, you want to think about people who are like, um, again, at those different levels, the rising creators, the top creators, the people who are part of your community. Like, how are you like pouring into them, but being strategic about it? It's about that strategy. And if you have a strategy in play, maybe there is five rising creators you want to pay attention to and you want to engage with them, or if there is people in your own community. And when I say your own community, I'm not talking about the agency, but I'm just talking about your own community in general, that you want to say, okay, you know what, I'm going to show them the way, I'm going to pour into them, and then in turn, as you are growing and building, they'll do the same for you. And so that's why I said these panels are good. You're cultivating that community that way. You also are looking at ways you can, you know, support each other through gift gallery or any other type of engagement. The stuff that's the free support, you know. So all of it matters. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Um, so let's. I'm about to close out. If you guys want to give like another cent coin to everybody who's on the panel and anybody who wants to come on the panel, we got a couple spots left. Natty Nat, I don't know if you want to come up. Anybody else who wants to come up, we'll do.
I had a question.
Go
I
ahead.
kept putting this question in about I want a frame like everybody else, and I'm old school, so I don't know how to add my frame like you guys have Dr. Lisa frame. That was my question.
Oh, that was the question. Well,
And I
Natty
kept saying
Nat.
I'm old school.
Natty Nat is probably your person because she. Well, first of all, they're in the school platform, so that's the first place that they're
Yeah.
located. And Natty, she said I can help because I was about to say I think I sent somebody else to Natty to help because I did mine and I forgot how I did it. To be honest with you, I think you have to go to your photo, but I had to do something first. I had to make sure the frame was there and then went back to add the frame maybe as one solid document. I can't remember. So
Oh, okay.
it's at least two steps
Yeah,
if I'm not
they're right
mistaken.
in school. I know something, but I didn't know how to get them. I was like, get them down. I'm sorry, I'm old school, yeah.
It took me like 4 tries. Don't feel bad. I just kept it in my camera roll. So if I only thing I can do is change the color. So don't worry about it. Just don't.
Okay.
Okay, so
Thank you.
thank you.
I'll catch up with you, Natty. Okay. Natty, Natty.
Thank you all. I appreciate you all being here. So let me know if there's any final questions, anything else you guys want to talk about. Um, and then I'll let you guys go. And then we have to get ready for Coach Rhonda's scavenger hunt. I had to put some more office supplies in this room so I can be able to get stuff quickly if we're gonna do the office edition. All
I have
right, go
a
ahead.
quick question, just to kind of clarify something that I thought I heard. For the super fans, has the price point actually changed for pre-existing subscribers that were pushed over, or are they still running out? Because it seems like from what I'm receiving, it seems like it's still running out what they had already purchased for. So maybe $9.99 would be something that someone who is a new super fan would be paying.
That's what
Is
you.
that
That's correct. Everything you just said is correct. So the super fan benefit, if you purchased it previously, you got pulled over and grandfathered in, and I understood it to be 3 months would be the original price that you would pay. So by December 15th, you would get transitioned over to the new rate. And my understanding with super fans too is that you literally have to go in and cancel it if you don't want to continue to get that membership, that subscription rather. So you have to go in and go to um, your subscription service on your phone, and in that particular subscription from being withdrawal on a monthly basis. Let me know if I'm wrong about that, but I think that's what I've heard from a couple people who have the super fans. I have it now for a few of y'all, and I haven't changed it yet. So so I think it's gonna auto renew each month.
okay?
Yeah.
Kim Love Jones, she says, should we offer super fans to come up? It's up to you. I think I was saying you could make that a super fan benefit if you want to, depending on what you're talking about with your live room. Obviously, you do the relationship and spiritual advice, and you could make that a super fan benefit where people are getting a little bit maybe more personalized attention if you want to offer some things to them in that moment, or if you wanted to offer just maybe something like this where it's just a super fan chat and you guys are talking and only your super fans are present. um it just depends on what you want to offer. I was saying, I think the other thing I said is like, okay, if your super fans are pouring into you, maybe that's something you do in terms of pouring into them when you go to their gift gallery, go to their room to engage. So you just make sure you're paying attention to your super fans. If you can do that, that's another strategy. Nothing that you have to do, but that may be another strategy you employ, especially if they're live hosts. So subscriber only and super fans can come into the panel. Subscriber only is for your content. So if they wanted to come to this live, they would have to purchase a super fan subscription. And if super fans want to go to your content and review your subscriber videos, they would have to purchase a subscription for that. Two separate subscriptions. Okay. Let me know if there's questions. I think I answered all questions. Got it. Okay, perfect. Um, any other questions, friends? I so appreciate everybody who's here. You guys are awesome. Okay. Hey, Charlie. So I'm about to let you guys go. We're gonna get ready. I gotta go get something to eat. So I get ready for the scavenger hunt later. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 10. And I think tomorrow, just so that you guys have a heads up, I think tomorrow at 10 might be the only live I'm able to do. I may not be able to do my 4 o'clock because I'm supposed to go to a program. So I gotta see if the timing works that I can do both lives, but I don't think I'll be able to do both. All right. Thank you. Hey, Charlie, I see your friend. Yes. Okay, what time and what room? Um, Coach Rhonda's room at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So she is on the East Coast. The scavenger hunt is 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. Everybody, sorry, working during the day. Yes. So yeah, 8 o'clock
Can I
p.m.
ask you one
Eastern.
more question?
Sure.
Real quick. You know how there's that thing where you need to get 5 followers? Is that per live or per day?
Per live. Per live. So you do 2
Thank
lives
you.
in a day? Yes, per live. Yeah,
Per live.
per live. Per live, if you want to maximize that per live cost, I mean, per live reward rather. So 25 minutes is 38%. 5 or more followers is an additional 2%, which makes the 40% per live.
I would, when I'm live and I'm close to that, if I don't have it, I ask people if they will renew our relationship.
Exactly. Yeah.
So they will. Is that what we should do, Dr. Lisa? Because
What?
I mean, I had a problem with that because I feel once I un you, I'm not gonna back you. I'm just not doing all of that. To me, that's cheating.
Well, let me say it this way.
It is.
It is a workaround.
It's not worse.
It
It
is.
does not count when you go back to look at your analytics. Where it didn't work for me,
Well, I
and
think
it did work for a couple. They didn't count.
well,
Still ended up with the same 2 that was actually real. Maybe it's now is something new with the analytics, but sometimes it does. Sometimes I just don't. I'm not gonna do it.
let me talk about it on our Zoom. I don't want to talk about it here, but I'll talk it on the Zoom, and I'll just kind of break it down a little bit. It is a workaround. It is a workaround. Now people do it.
They just get too greedy with it. It's just too greedy.
Yeah, people do it. I'll talk about it on the Zoom just to kind of give a little bit more perspective and insights. And I'm not advocating for it. I'm not advocating for it. I'm just saying it is a thing that's done.
Okay, maybe I feel better about it.
For that one last fan, that one last.
Exactly.
That's typically what I do with that one last.
And
Okay,
as
so you ain't trying to do it if you don't have like 4, 5, if you don't have none.
right,
No.
right. No. It's just the last one. It's usually
Okay, now
yeah.
that's cool. Okay, I suppose. I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know.
And then
TT make it so hard to do anything to have all these things, all these hoops we have to jump through. If I can figure out a job to make it, if I can figure out a way to make it so that I can meet that requirement, hey, I'm gonna try it.
Okay,
Right.
no problem.
that's true.
Okay, family,
That's
I'm
a good-
listening.
That's a good way to look at it. And then
I had to hear from y'all. I mean, because I don't trust nobody in the street.
Yeah.
But y'all.
and then you think about Monday's gift gallery day, and you like, my whole gallery done got full, and TikTok is only giving me 38% of this versus 40. I don't know. that may be a day you might think about it.
Strategy. Thank you guys.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
So yeah, so that it's but it is a workaround, and we'll talk about it on the Zoom.
It is.
Go
It's
ahead.
kind of. I was gonna say it's kind of like if you know, you know, because if it's a stranger, and whoever, when I say what I'm saying, it's because we've already had a conversation and they know, oh, that's what she's talking about.
Yes, we definitely have to have strategy on here. Yes. Kim, you said what day should we do it? You said what day should we do it? Renew the relationships. The relationship should be renewed hopefully on that Monday.
Yes.
Work with the algorithm rather than against it.
Okay,
Exactly.
that is true now. Okay.
I love it. Okay.
I feel so
Right.
bad.
Just know who your team
Come in
is.
my room and hear that, and you know, because like I said, I don't want nobody messing with my family.
Right. Yeah, there's some ways to do it where it's more effective than not.
Okay.
You gotta, so yeah, we'll talk about it on the Zoom. Keep in mind, you gotta do it as part of the live stream,
Yes.
not the content, the live stream.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
You said what day is the Zoom? Sunday at 6:30. Sunday at 6:30, Ken. That's what you were asking. Sunday at 6:30. Gotcha. All right. So
y'all in the field.
appreciate y'all. See you later. Okay. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. Thank you, everybody. See you later. Have a great one. You guys been on here for a while with me. Y'all so lovely. Thank you for supporting the live. I've done 2 whole hours. So I appreciate you all. And I will be back tomorrow at 10. Thank you for all the likes, the comments, and the compliments, and all the engagement. You guys were awesome today. So I appreciate everybody. Take care. All right. Bye-bye.